Hello everyone, I'm Johann Wiebe, Director of the Hydrogen Standard, and we're here today at Connecting Green Hydrogen in Europe in Madrid, organized by Leaders Associates. And I have the pleasure here to stand today with Inox CVA, the company, and Savir Julka. Welcome, Savir.
Thank you.
Can you maybe, as an introduction, tell us a little bit about what the company does and what your role in the company is?
Our company is 30 years young and specialist in the field of cryogenic liquid storage, distribution and transport solutions, which means we have had extensive experience globally for providing cryogenic solutions in the field of oxygen, nitrogen, argon, carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and for the last 20 years we have also been involved in liquid hydrogen and liquid helium, more so on the space applications and laboratory applications, but now with the hydrogen economy taking shape and a lot of buzz going around, we have had a complete product range to offer for liquid hydrogen storage, transportation and distribution systems. I handle the global marketing, sales and business development for the industrial gas section, which includes hydrogen and helium as well. Yeah.
That's very interesting. Hydrogen in liquid form has been widely discussed. Also, to a certain extent, offers quite some challenges compared to gases or other states. Can you tell us maybe a little bit about sort of those challenges and how you are dealing with that?
I mean, if you want to store more gas or transport more gas, there is as much as you can do by compressing it. But then there's a limit to how much compression you can do, how high pressure systems can you use. You have 250 bar, 350 bar, now hydrogen is talking about 700 bar. But then again, there's a limit to how much of the kgs of the gas will be available in that form. So ideally, if it's liquefied, then there's a multi-fold volume that can be stored and carried around and transported, which means the economics of scale of gas storage and distribution versus liquid will be very different. Of course, we are not saying which one is better or worse, but it all depends on the end user's application and the economics involved and the length and breadth that you want to cover in delivering the hydrogen systems, hydrogen requirements.
So using hydrogen as a liquid for storage, in which sort of applications or end users do you think holds the most potential or is most interested in sort of like using hydrogen in this way?
If I speak about two specific projects that we have done, when the South Korean government decided to go the hydrogen way, they chose the liquefaction route, which means that they have invested in 5 tons per day and several plants of 30 tons per day liquid hydrogen, which means almost 30,000 tons of hydrogen will be available in a year. All this will require huge tanks like this. What you see here is an actual tank supplied to the South Korea in August last year, and then 4 more of these went earlier this year for the SKE co-project. All of these are tied up with the government requirements of gaseous hydrogen eventually for transportation and distribution purpose. But the model that they've chosen is liquefaction, high volume storage in liquid form, distribution in liquid form, that is in trailers and the transport equipment, and then satellite stations or hydrogen refueling stations at various locations where they will fill up the fuel cell electric vehicles and trams and buses and trucks.
Interesting to hear that South Korea seems to be at the forefront of using liquid hydrogen. Are there any sort of other governments that have, or countries, or maybe sort of industries that have sort of indicated an interest to develop this further?
We are in discussions with some potential customers in North American region, in European region as well. In fact, many of the oil and gas companies, and you know most of them, who are also looking at the alternative fuels, are exploring both the options of gas distribution as well as liquid distribution. And going by the historical development of carrying cryogenic liquids, sooner or later when the volume and the requirement and the economic scale becomes very large, it will have to go the liquid way. So we are waiting for our chance there.
Waiting for a chance to go the liquid way. We couldn't said it any better. Finally then on the event, Savir, what is your experience so far?
We've been attending a lot of hydrogen events all over the year, and I was actually surprised to know that this is the first time this is being organized by the organizers, and it's too good for a first-time initiative, and we can't seem to find any flaws or problems. That the team is very good, the arrangements very well. It's all high-class, best-class system that they've kept here. The food and beverages are fantastic, and the way in which they have outlined the program, the schedules, the sessions is very, very commendable. Yeah.
Great, content's great, food's great, drinks are good, company's great. Sounds like a successful event. Thank you very much, Savir.
Importantly, the attendance and the footfall is very impressive as well. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, we have it. Thank you very much, Savir.